My precious Hinami is blossoming into an independent flower right before my eyes.
Quit talking like you know anything, idiot!
They get along so well. Hello everyone, this is Venus Brown. I am back with another episode of Tokyo Ghoul. This is Season 2, Episode 3 called Hangman. Now, I messed up a little bit and I accidentally did Episode 4 before I did 3. That will be up next week, but if it seems like I'm missing some stuff, like I'm not reacting like I understood what happened in this episode, that's because I hadn't actually watched this episode before I reacted to it. I'm sorry about that. I still got a lot out of the episode. I really enjoyed it. I hope you come back to watch it because I thought that was a very good episode. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with this episode.
I don't want to be alone.
Who in the hell are they?
That's what I want to know. And especially since you don't know who they are, because I thought you did.
He is strong, just like Papa said.
He is strong, just like Papa said.
One-eyed.
I'm burning up. What should I do? So hot. Where's my boss? Where's your money? Saving you, dumbass. Screw this. My feelings are an inferno. Take me to Yamuni or I'll incinerate you.
You gotta be kidding me. Of all the convicts we could have busted out, just this dumbass?
What'd you call me? No one talks to me like that and lives. Except for Boss Yamuni!
Somehow I don't think that's gonna happen.
My favorite author, Sen Takatsuki, is having a book signing.
All right, what time do we leave?
Thanks, Toka.
We interrupt this
In that
program
case,
for breaking news. According to eyewitness reports, the eye patch led the assault. The attack is part of an
That's him, isn't it? I'm sure Kaneki has a good reason for this. He's not the kind of person who does bad things.
Hinami.
Huh?
Can we please not talk about this anymore? He's gone now. He doesn't have anything to do with us. Bedtime.
Is everything okay?
Totally, it's peachy.
It's just Hinami.
To have a spat? Fixed. Just leave it to Coma the Devil Ape. I'll smooth it out.
Coma, be a dear and bust the tables.
As you wish.
Be patient with her, but stay firm. Remember, you're the grown-up.
That's a scary thought.
Good morning!
But it's not like she's being undisciplined. She's just being a kid talking about somebody she cares
My
about.
clothes?
They look small for you, so I borrowed them.
I don't mind. Knock yourself out.
Don't you look fancy?
Just not necessarily the best habit to instill, because she might do it with other people that do care.
Keep to yourself. If you see any doves, come back to Onteku. Okay, I'm off! Toka has enough to worry about without me distracting her all the time. No need to worry. I sent Coma to keep an eye on her.
Thanks.
Oh, my precious Hinami is blossoming into an independent flower right before my eyes.
Quit talking like you know anything, idiot!
They get along so well.
Want to check out the campus?
Huh?
Want to go to Kami, right? You should at least see it.
Go on a tour.
Help me out here.
I like tours.
I'll handle
They're
things.
fun. Well, they're not always fun, but you get to know things a little better. You get to see where certain things are that you would have no freaking clue where they are otherwise.
Here we've got the admin building, and next to that is science.
They have a building for every subject?
No, not necessarily. Some of them house
Mostly.
experimental tech, though, which I need. Here we have the cafeteria.
Oh, wow. With all these people around, no one would notice if I didn't eat.
You'll still have to choke it down when you're hanging with friends.
My school doesn't hold a candle to this place.
It's called a megaversity for a reason.
A megaversity.
Later.
Ours was a research university.
You're leaving me?
Try not to cry like a baby if you get lost.
I'm sure there's lots of research universities, but...
As long as these are posts, no way he can come back here.
Well...
This is the perfect spot.
Can't just take that down.
Whatever. If we want people to see our poster, we need to put it where it stands out. There. What are you doing here?
Something started to bother me after Akida's report.
I wouldn't put too much faith in her intuition, Hoji.
I worked with someone like her,
She's not just operating on intuition.
Kureo Mada, Akida's father. The man spent every moment on the job. I think it's a safe bet Akida's the same.
Decided to go to Kami, huh?
Yeah, if I can get in.
Man, those entrance exams are a bitch. You'll do fine.
About Kaneki. I was wondering what kind of person he was as a kid.
He's been a serious book nerd for as long as I've known him. Whenever he'd get the chance, he'd bury his face in one of them. After his mom died, he changed. He always seemed lonely. Even in a crowd.
Yep, you can be super lonely even with lots of people around you.
Even had the lead in a school play once. He was so good on stage, it actually gave me goosebumps.
Even when they try to be super involved in your life.
Really?
He always shouldered the weight of the world. He'd don his mask and play any role life threw at him. Wherever he went, I just hope he's happy.
I'll bet he's out there right now reading a book or something. Don't worry. I'm sure he's safe and sound.
I don't suppose you ever caught Kaneki's bad habit.
Habit?
Whenever he was trying to hide something, he'd grab his chin and rub it like this. But you didn't hear that from me. See ya.
So we'll have to be keeping an eye on that.
So very late. Look, Coach, I made...
No, you're out.
Sorry for the wait. I overslept.
I would like to do that someday soon. I have not been sleeping enough at all.
Aren't you a lovely young lady? What's your name? Hinami. To the lovely Hinami. Hold on. Or do you go by Hina instead?
No, ma'am. This is going to be a gift.
So who would you like me to make it out to, sweetie?
To Kaneki. Ken Kaneki.
Did you say Kaneki?
Mm-hmm.
And how do I spell that?
It's the same characters as Sweet Osmanthus and Shine.
What a great way to remember it. So is he your boyfriend?
No, nothing like that. He's like family.
Adorable! He must be one heck of a guy for you to do this. Thanks for coming to see me, Hinami.
No, thank you, miss.
Ken Kaneki. Huh.
Didn't that eye patch dude first show up somewhere in the 20th ward?
You've done your homework. I'm the rabbit ghoul, suspected of killing an investigator.
Who's this Naki guy?
Cross between a dedicated underling and a rabbit fanboy. Eye patch freed him on his way to Cochlea.
Cochlea?
You know, like a jail in the 23rd ward, where the CCG houses S and SS rated ghouls.
Sounds terrifying. Do you think Eye Patch might have been trying to help one of his buddies?
Who can say for sure? We don't even know if ghouls have a sense of camaraderie.
Gaugiti and groups like it must be pretty rare
They
then.
pop up all the time.
Then why would you not assume that there's camaraderie? Because even terrorist groups and cults and gangs have camaraderie.
Care to explain to me why you're so interested in ghouls?
It's hard not to be when they're all over the news. And knowing is half the battle, right? Well, I'll get out of your hair. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Now that was probably intuition.
I can assure you that it was worth the wait. Voila! It's a beautiful piece, isn't it? What are you doing?
I want to see how sharp this baby is!
You need that steel to make queen case!
Mr. Shinohara, am I allowed to give my weapon a name?
Sure, as long as you promise not to break anything else.
Good. Then I shall call him Juzo's Jason.
Through the CCG! I'll found them all!
This guy is over the top.
If you're good, what's that make me?
Cry baby drama queen?
Even if it's just your name, Boss Yamari. Wait a minute. Is that how it's spelled? Maybe this way? That doesn't look right. Is that how it's spelled?
Yeah.
You're a really good guy, I mean it. Thanks for helping me out, man.
Ken Kaneki. That's so. Oh, it's nothing.
So I take it she's the author.
I heard he's some kind of powerhouse.
But have you heard the rumor? Please, enlighten us if you'd be so kind.
Word is, he took a bite out of Yamane, straight up cannibalized him.
No one could pull that off.
Unless he's a monster. My sweet Kaneki.
Huh?
A cannibal?
You're what now?
Oh boy.
Yes, Kaneki. The spice you've added is truly captivating. Cannibalism, the taboo of taboos, the forbidden apple.
Another different kind of drama queen.
To taste that apple, to savor every bite would be a revelation. It is my destiny.
Man, you are one sick bastard.
Get up.
So much.
Tell us everything you've heard.
That's good to know.
4 months ago, some steel girders fell and crushed a bystander.
Oh yeah. He's in pretty bad shape. They gave him organs from the young woman who was killed.
Now, here's where it gets weird. The young man and his surgeon, there's been no sign of them ever since.
He was a student at Kami University.
He went to Kami.
Crying out loud. You know better than to make a nice girl wait for you.
Star of the school play, huh? That's hard to believe.
What? Well, any thoughts?
I kind of think it's funny that it took them this long to piece together. That's kind of weird. That like these two people died, they did surgery, and the surgeon and the student just disappeared off the face of the planet.
Yep. Yep.
And suddenly there's this other ghoul. Like
and he looks somewhat like him. Like yeah.
They're not very good investigators.
And there's other stuff I would talk about, but it's from the next episode, and we'll wait until that episode is over. If I remember to talk about it, because I don't always remember things for that long. So we'll see. But yeah, there's definitely a few things that I picked up on the next episode I would like to talk about, but I'll wait until we get to episode 5.
Trying to think of a word or something.
Yeah, I've been drawing a lot of blanks lately. And so words that usually I can say right off the top of my head aren't coming to me, and then like just forgetting a lot of stuff. I don't know. I think it's a combination of things with everything going on and being stressed out for a lot of things, not just current events, but just everything else I got going on, going into menopause, and I already have a head injury. I don't know. I think it's like all compounding and just causing problems. What are you gonna do? But anyway, that is all I got for you this week. I will see you next week.